a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I melt into you. With a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. That's all I get. I'm not ruining the whole song.
Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Thank you, Han. Thank you. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. We'll make you a deal here. Somewhere down the line when I actually play this game, I will actually take the time to learn the theme song.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
And then we'll sing it during the ladder sequence.
Arriving at the designated drone launch.
Because that's just better.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal.
Back just in time?
Payload
Good.
oxygen supply is
Welcome
nominal.
back.
Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail,
I've always
you'll be
wondered.
back in a hospital bed again.
I was going to say something about the American school system. Alan Shepard is.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours?
Oh.
I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
He was one of the original NASA Mercury
Must be
7
part of the top
astronauts.
brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation.
He became the second
According to them,
person
I'm a traitor and an accomplice
and the
to
first
boss's
American to
defection.
travel into space.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're
I didn't know he
after me,
existed.
I was going to say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
too? Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Can I get a cigar?
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even
Hey,
bigger.
Skrillex, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
I really hope that this is just a clip notes
President Johnson?
and not the whole
Yes,
the
I
whole
hear you,
thing.
Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear
That cigar
explosion.
is used in speedruns.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up
It
a
is?
signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
When is it used?
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the
How
help
humbling.
of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my
Call the
power
USA
is
on
not
their
as
cell
great
phone.
as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No,
So you haven't heard then.
Time is it?
The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin.
Hey, Plaxies? I'm gonna go Plaxies. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I like
Who's
the
the
emote.
soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
It's a cool emote.
She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
Oh, I know.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yeah, I don't know any of the
Yeah,
words to Hotline
that's the
Bling.
one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's
I need
research
to know, it's
facility
Hotline
was
Bling.
completely wiped out. The whole area is
Good to know.
polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies
I'm
any
doing
involvement
A-okay.
in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct.
Thank you for
we were
asking.
not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman.
Dude, Russian accents are awesome. I won't even lie.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
Explain.
You are the last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
So I was her last apprentice, therefore I'm the only one that can do this.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
Makes sense, right?
KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
No,
Insiders?
I missed it.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB in exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
BRB? Okay. How long is the cutscene? Long. It's like every Hideo Kojima cutscene. He really wanted to be a movie director.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Oh, you've never played one of these yet? Ooh, you should. It's worth it. I feel like this is gonna be shirtless %. I feel like this whole playthrough is gonna be shirtless %. I'll go for another half hour and then I'll probably cut the stream. That sound good to you guys? I'm starting to get hungry.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss and our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us?